SGA's got 6 points.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
For three, Vassell. He buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's SGA, clinging with the block.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingen.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line. He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Okongwu, high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Timeout.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Four on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
Pass to Vassell. Antetokounmpo up top. For three. Vassell can't get it to go. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Robinson. Johnson with a double team. SGA looking around. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. SGA's got 10 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and a Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back over to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pass to Vassell. Uncovered. And he hits the jump shot. 11 points in the game.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for the Grizzlies.
A minute 31 left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo surveys. To the inside. Outside, Alexander Walker. And the three off target. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Left side, Robinson. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
For three, Robinson. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
SGA drives, the defense collapses on him, and then he finds the open teammate. Textbook stuff from an all-star.
First personal foul.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's SGA. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a...
Memphis 17.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Seattle.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Clock at 6. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. For three, Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Holland. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holland tries yet again. Seattle pulls it in. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Hero with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Back to Antetokounmpo. No stopping Giannis.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Outside Robinson. The 3-ball. And again, Seattle with a triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Holland. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Hero. Here's Alexander Walker. Drains the triple. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hero picks him up. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And Seattle leads by 6. Now here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Hero, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Robinson can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 6. 3-on-3. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Outside Robinson. Takes a three. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Second free throw, no good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it. Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Seattle on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Lets the three fly. And again, Seattle with a triple.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Grizzlies trail by 14. It's stolen by Kongwu. It's stolen away. Pass to Vassell. Stolen by Wiggins. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Picked his pocket. Here's Alexander-Walker. And he lays it in on the break. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And finally building some momentum here in the second quarter.
To the paint. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And it's Seattle with the ball. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Robinson on the wing. Back to SGA. Five to shoot. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
So both teams changing it up here. Two on the clock. No good on the quick three. Grizzlies trail by 12. From deep, Johnson gets the three to fall. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And the first half now in the books. Seattle out in front, up by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 11. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. And that'll be the fourth game of this 5-game road trip.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Seattle leading by 14. Pass to Okongwu. Memphis with a rebound. Now here's Vassell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And so Vassell nails both of them.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Back to Johnson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. He's clinging. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, be careful. Clinging kid bring down the house.
Inside. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Alexander Walker. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Vassell. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double. And here's Okongwu. And here's Alexander Walker. He's got 7. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Tries a 3 off the inbound. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Give him 20. That one goes. Count it.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Seattle leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game. And I think when you look at the growth that SGA has shown over the last few years, really incredible. He has developed into one of the best players in this league.
Screen by Robinson. Launches it. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the second half.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
From deep, Johnson sinks it from distance.
3 points.
Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Johnson doesn't just take a lot of threes. He makes them, too.
Back to Robinson. From the arc. That's his third miss of the game. 9 for 12 overall. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he gets that one.
Assisted by
Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is what Johnson is out here to do. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't hesitate firing.
Robinson can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Undsptd. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. SGA's got 27 points.
Yeah, SGA has mastered the pull-up jump shot, and that's due to all the work he's put in during the offseason. Now, that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Seattle leading by 12. Outside Robinson. No good with the triple.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson on the wing. Back to Williams. Inside. And Undsptd over to help. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Robinson. Rejected by Undsptd. There's the triple. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 5 now. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Supersonics. Piling up the numbers that... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender a bucket.
16 feet out. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Hero, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Really smart decision by SGA, taking what the defense gives him.
Ooh, an open look for Hero. Money from the wing. 7 points for Tyler Hero. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Hero with it. Now Wiggins defending. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from 3-point range. Seattle leading by 15. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Holland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holland's got his first 2 points of the night.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's Hero. Green with the defensive effort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Robinson's got 29.
putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And stolen by Green. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hero picks him up.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go. Outside, SGA. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Now Okongwu. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was moved, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Oh, no good on the layup. Grizzlies trail by 16. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Robinson! And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson's got 31.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
SGA. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
He drops it from range.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Supersonics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Holland can't hit. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
First team foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Grizzlies ball. Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. 16 seconds left in the game. Here's Robinson. So we see Seattle get the win here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.